Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. The recent UN Security Council's 36th report by the Analytical Support and Sanctions Monitoring Team submitted to the 1267 ISIL and Al-Qaeda Sanctions Committee has directly implicated the resistance front in the Pahalgam terror attack that took place on April 22, 2025 in Jammu and Kashmir. In this attack, 5 terrorists targeting a tourist area in Pahalgam, killing 26 civilians. The report clearly records that TRF had initially claimed responsibility for the attack on the same day and even published a photograph of the attack site. The group reiterated its claim that the next day, but later retracted it on April 26. After that, there was no further communication from TRF and no other terrorist organization stepped forward to claim the responsibility. The report further emphasizes the role of Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Toiba in facilitating this attack. Citing inputs from member states, the report states that the Pahalgam attack could not have occurred without the support of LAT, which shares operational and ideological links with TRF. One member state explicitly asserted that TRF is synonymous with LET, while another claimed that LET was defunct and dismissed the connection. Despite this dissenting opinion, the report makes the first time since 2019 that LET or its proxies have been named in a UN Security Council monitoring team document reflecting a renewed international acknowledgement of the ongoing threat posed by Pakistan-based terrorist organization. The significance of this inclusion cannot be overstated. All the decisions of the 1267 Sanction Committee, including the content of the monitoring team reports, are adopted by consensus. This means that despite Pakistan's consistent efforts to manipulate international narratives and suppress the mention of the TRF, its role in the Pahalgam attack has been officially recorded by a body that represents the collective will of the Security Council. This development comes shortly after the United States formally designated TRF as a foreign terrorist organization and a specially designated global terrorist. The US Department of the State highlighted TRF's role in a series of terror attacks in India, including the Pahalgam incident, stating that the designation reflects Washington's firm commitment to counterterrorism and bringing perpetrators of such heinous acts to justice. TRF, which was formed in 2019 as a proxy of LAT, has been banned by India since 2023. It has been actively involved in radicalizing and recruiting youth online, facilitating terrorist infiltration and smuggling weapons and narcotics into Jammu and Kashmir from across the border. Its founder and commander, Sheikh Sajjad Gul, has also been designated as a terrorist under India's Unlawful Activities Act 1967. India's diplomatic engagement played a crucial role in this outcome. Since December 2023, India has provided detailed dossiers and briefings to the monitoring team outlining TRF's activities and its deep-rooted links with LAT and Pakistan's terror infrastructure. In May 2024, an inter-ministerial delegation led by the Ministry of External Affairs met senior UN officials in New York to present this evidence. These efforts were supported by Indian missions abroad and parliamentary delegations that consistently raised the issue of Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in international forums. This inclusion also comes in the backdrop of Pakistan's attempt to distort global perception. After the Pahalgam terror attack, Pakistan successfully pushed for the removal of TRF's name from the official UN Security Council press statement issued on April 25. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar even boasted in the National Assembly about getting TRF excluded from the statement. However, the monitoring team's report has now contradicted Pakistan's narrative, exposing its strategy of using seemingly secular names like the Resistance Front or People Against Fascist Front for jihadi proxies to mask their real affiliations with banned groups like LAT and Jaish-e-Mohammed. India's retaliatory move, dubbed Operation Sindhu, targeting terror infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir following the Pahalgam terror attack, was a direct response to the mounting evidence of Pakistan's continued sponsorship of terrorism. The inclusion of TRF in the UN report is being seen as a diplomatic win for India, affirming its credibility and long-standing position on Pakistan's involvement in cross-border terrorism. The report also underscores the fragile regional environment and warns of terrorist groups potentially exploiting existing geopolitical tensions, adding urgency to international counter-terrorism efforts. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.